Charles Flying Service has helped thousands of people reach their professional and recreational aviation goals. Their flight school is the only FAA-approved Part 141 flight school in the St. Louis metro area, offering flight training in single and multi-engine aircraft, from light sport to airline transport pilot. They offer ground school courses, VA-approved flight training utilizing your GI Bill, and more. At St. Charles Flying Service, you'll get superior training from highly trained instructors in a friendly professional environment. Their saying is, stop dreaming and start flying at St. Charles Flying Service. What is your business?
Our primary business is we have a flight school, and we have air charter service, and we have what is called a fixed base operation for aviation services. We provide fueling and maintenance. So basically that's what our business is, a combination of quite a few businesses thrown into one.
St. Charles Flying Services will also pull banners in the sky if you want to advertise your company. Also, they will pull any banner with any saying on it, such as, "Will you marry me?" Every year, St. Charles Flying Services has their annual pumpkin drop, where people can enter with a $20 fee to fly up into the air and try to hit a target with a pumpkin. The top 3 winners get a percentage of the entry fees.
This will be 40 years. On May 8th, I'll be operating the business for 40 years.
What made you think about starting this business?
Well, I was in a different business with my brother, and my brother was learning to fly here, and years ago, and I operated a little campground and restaurant at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we had moved out here to Missouri, and he just called me one day and said, you know, you used to fly, and would you like to get back into the flying? And
how did you get the money to start your business?
Banking connections. Basically, that's a fact. That is true. It's not what, it's who. My brother was in the National Cash Register, and he worked for National Cash Register, so he knew a lot of bankers. And he just went to a bank and said, hey, will you loan us the money?
Do you remember how long it took you to make a profit?
Who says we make a profit? No. See, the business is strange because we can make a book profit, but that doesn't really mean we're making a cash flow. Or we can be losing money and still be in business. And for the first 20 years of our being in business, we lost money every year. And it took a long time before we even started making a profit. And now it's some years we make some years we don't. But it takes sometimes a long time for a business to become profitable. And the difference with our business and a lot of businesses, I like what I do. So we do it. It's a living. I'm not trying to make a business to become rich. I'm doing it because I like coming to work. And that's important for any business, that you enjoy doing it.
And how many employees do you think you have?
Right now we have 35.
Okay.
And our employees are part and full-time. We have flight instructors that teach people. We have mechanics that work on airplanes. We have line people that fuel airplanes. Then we have the administrative. There's 12 people here every day on a daily basis, and then the other ones are part and full-time. You know, they'll come in and work part-time depending on their hours.
It's like your process of your everyday work day.
Basically what I do is, the key to any business is keeping an eye on it and knowing what's going on. And sometimes that's probably one of the biggest flaws in business, is a lack of communication with the employees and not knowing what is really transacting. So my main function is to count the beans and try to maintain things so that they run on a daily basis, solving problems, just that's basically what a manager does is tries to. There's always something coming up. It's, as is well known by your dad. There's always something. So.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to Penn State to start.
Dennis Bampton explained to me that he attended Penn State for a few years and hoped to get a degree in criminal justice. But he decided to move to Missouri to attend a college here and get a degree in business, but he never finished. I asked Mr. Bampton about his former jobs, and he told me he was in the Army and worked at a campground in Missouri. Also, when I asked Mr. Bampton about some challenges he has faced, he told me about the both times floods hit his business. He included that it's really tough to get any profit on days when the weather is bad, because nobody will want to fly. Also, when the economy is awful, then business is really slow because people don't have the money to rent planes and fly them, or spend money on flying lessons. What advice do you have for entrepreneurs?
I think the best advice I have for anybody is do something that you like doing. I mean, if you hate going to work every day, even if you're making the big bucks, it isn't worth it. You got to do something that you like, and you may not get rich doing it, but if you enjoy coming to work, that's so important. As you will find out in your life as you get older, it's a lot of people career first, and that's not necessarily so, because your family is really important, and that's what this has given me, the ability to come and go as I please, and I'm not traveling all over the country, and I'm not working myself to death. I enjoy what I do, and that's so important for anybody to get in business and know the right people.